So I'm accomplishing a lot, frankly, in this particular exercise. I'm giving you all the code. I want you to focus on this one. And yes, this is going over the code on how to display everything. But I want you to go ahead and answer these questions and see if you can figure them out first before I tell you about it, to be honest with you. So answer the 4 questions. You're going to be mostly using the code here in this particular loop. But notice again, I'm also talking about being if we're able to input values into a matrix using CN, which we can. So answer these 4, and I'll go over and answers with you here in a minute and hopefully demonstrate doing our display of a matrix too. All right, number 1, which one of the loops above is displaying? Well, we only have 2 loops here. It's this one here and this one here. Which one's displaying? I think you know the one with the cout's going to be at. So this is going to be displaying, but notice again, I'm really specifying my rows and which ones takes care of the columns. Because remember, which one's actually the slowest to accomplish is actually the rows. Because remember, if we're going from top left to right, I took care of only 1 row, but a lot of columns. So rows has to come first and then columns after that. Number 2, which one of the loops above is placing values? I think you're going to figure out it's the other one. What is it specifically doing? It is putting in -1 into that particular location. Notice it needs 2 locations in order to put that value in there. And it really, frankly, 3, it's getting rid of the garbage. Because we've seen garbage before, we talked about in that with the arrays, and there's no different. It's same gunk as it is here. Number 3, using the Barty bouncy balls, lists each step 1 through 14 of the loop above should look like above. Should say previous page, I'll fix that up. But anyway, I'm going to lay out some of the balls here though, but I'm going to focus on this last loop. So you know ball number 1 is going to go to the initialization for I. Ball number 2, because I'm still in the I one, is our condition. I right now is equal to 0. Is it less than 10? Yes. Ball number 3 is going to be now inside the for loop that handles J, but specifically is going to be J is equal to 0. Because frankly, that's the first item that is inside of those particular squeaky braces for the I, and it's the first item that we really tackle in a new for loop that we're going to handle. From there on out, it's going to be handling a lot of things inside. I don't think ball number 14 finally gets back to the outside, so I'm showing some numbers here. But notice this loop itself is going to run 3 times. Not really 3, but 0, 1, and then it's going to stop at 2. So it really runs twice and then stops the last one. Then we have to go ahead and move out to the outside one from there. So again, runs twice. Once that's done, moves out, resets. The I is still 0. Now it's equal to 1. Is 1 less than 10? The answer is yes. Go ahead and back inside and do the exact same thing. But again, this time I is going to be equal to 1 and not just 0. That's how all of our nested for loops are going to be set up for matrices. Again, row, then column. It's really important that you have it in that particular order. And again, notice I'm kind of, with using our variables and stuff like that, I'm already kind of predefining really what the the matrix size is going to be. Keep it simple, keep it short and sweet. And then number 4 is create a nested loop that will do both place and display. So what I would do is honestly, I'm going to see this buzz out here, and then all I'm doing is merging the 2 lines that were highlighted in blue and matching them and smashing them together into one nested loop. So it's going to set the default value to -1 and then display it right off the bat. That's really about it. Can I get away with that? Yeah. Matter of fact, with that CN example, if I squeezed in a CN in between, then I could really, have a default value set, wait for the CN for the person to really put in a new value, and then go ahead and display it. That's fine. whatever. Okay, so you can put multiple items within a nested for loop. It's not, you don't have to just get away with one item like both of these. We can get away with multiple items within the squiggly braces that we have there.